Everybody, and welcome back to the Emerald Coast. Let's say we had 185 corn fodder bales last night. That was what was on the baler when we were all said and done, and there is Daryl right there getting to work on the old cotton. And we're here in our Kenworth. Got our dual Wilson trailers hooked up because we've got a deal that we can't pass up. We've got an awesome price on sunflowers down here at the Southern Granary. We're going to spend this morning hauling some loads of sunflowers down here, basically maximizing our revenues by taking advantage of this great price as we can. Got a ton of work left to do, but you know what? Sometimes you just can't pass up a good deal. On in here, we gotta swing into A, I believe it was. Oats, sunflowers, and soy. Yep. On the scale. Basically, they have a way of weighing the product once we've dumped it here, so that way they can then subtract out the weight of the trailer. $28,000 a load. That'll definitely make it worth it. Come on up here and get ourselves another load. Got a lot to do today. Like I said, we've got, like 140 some bales of corn fodder to bring over the cow farm. I think we're going to leave some bales down at the pig farm too. Got Daryl over here harvesting our cotton. We'll have those bales to collect later this evening. Thought that's what we were going to be doing today, and then the granary gave us a call and said, hey, y'all harvest those sunflowers yet? Because we've got this deal you might be interested in taking advantage of. $850 bushels in that trailer. $1,500 bushels total. I think we had about 6,000 bushels of sunflowers, so we should have another 2 loads to go. So busy. The other farms, we haven't had a chance to put any of our stuff away. so let's go. Keep you guys with me as we sell one more load. Then what we'll do is we'll finish selling off this these sunflowers, and bring you guys back for the next chapter of our great mid-autumn day. So now let's figure out where these guys are going. Okay. So 2 will be about the same weight. Yep. Right. Okay, these gravity dump trailers, they sure do unload quick. $51,000 for those 2 trailer loads. Alright, so let me go ahead and get the rest of this sold off, and I'll be back with you guys in a little bit. So that was a pretty easy way of making a couple $100,000 this morning. Daryl's decided to trim the top of the field off here. The harvester's got a pretty big turning circle to it. I don't know why everybody's stopping in the roads. Doesn't make much sense to me, but at any rate. Wanted to get up here because, well, we got a lot of corn fodder bales to pick up. Hoping to get a couple loads of those picked up this morning, but well, when you get the phone call about a good deal down at the granary, you better take heed. Park our truck here for now. And I tell you, baling that corn really was dirty. It did a number on our baler. Thought I'd give it a little wash before I put it away. Interesting how it seems that corn was so much dirtier than the hay. We're trying to get it baled. Rinse the tractor off a little bit. It didn't get all that dirty. It was just the baler is what got dirty. And yes, we were sure to empty it out real good before we washed it off. We're not going to have anything rotting in there or anything over the winter. Get away in here. Then we've got our T7 hooked up to our bale trailer where our corn straw is going to live. We've already parked this. Parked this last night. I didn't realize I parked it in the bushes. We had what I thought. I think I brought maybe 2 loads, 3 loads up here yesterday evening before it got too terrible dark. Let me turn this corner and you're going to see the abundance of bales that we still have out here on the field. We're out here on the fields. Wow, yeah. We're going to have our bale picking up for quite a while. Well, I said I want to at least get a couple loads picked up here today. Check the weather app, see where we stand on weather. Today's good, but tomorrow morning they're calling for some rain. Tomorrow afternoon they're calling for some rain. So I'm going to kind of prioritize getting these bales picked up today. Same time as why we really want to prioritize getting that the cotton in also. We'll then leave just these 2 fields here of soybeans. Bring in. Then we can officially declare autumn harvest finished. The autumn has been dry compared to summer for sure. Wet as summer was, I was really worried we would not have an opportunity to get our crops in, but weather turned for the better. A little bit too late, in my mind, for us to get a decent hay harvest. But well, I guess you can't have a perfect year. If something's going to go wrong, I would rather be a little short on our hay than anything else. I really would hate to see crops just rot out in the fields because we couldn't get them in time. The fact that we've got available to us the hay we made last year when we had decent hay conditions, that makes the wet weather in the summer a little bit easier to bear. Go ahead and take this up here. This one unloaded. If we can't get another one loaded up real quick. Right. Yeah, 185 bales. I think that's going to be more than we can hold up here at the horse farm. I prepared a small area down here by the pigs for our overflow bales. I'll show you guys where we're going to put those here in a moment. I think we had maybe 130 some bales just in this lower field alone. Remembering what I saw on the bale counter last night. Five bales here. Up. Go. And 11, 12, 13, 14. Perfect. And after we get this loaded, I think we'll grab our 6R. I don't know, 8R. Right there, we'll hook up the 8R to the cotton trailer. Run over the cotton field. And see about maybe replacing Daryl with the harvester, so we can get some time on the cotton harvester. Here's the area where we've prepped. Put some cotton, or not some cotton bales. Put some in these corn bales. We'll put a tarp up over these later. Got everything we need to do to put the tarp under these before the rain comes. That there for now. There he's got the 8R already hooked up. Head down here and see where he might be. Don't really see him right now. Like I said the other day, these three fields are going to be in cotton next year. Not really sure at the moment where we'll put our PGA corn. There he is up there by the road. I think he's got a bale in the back. I know he dropped a bale off up there by the fence. By the road. He'd go up there and pick that up. And he also dropped a bale off down here. Be able to pick that up on our way back. And we need to come at this from the other angle. Gate opened up. I don't know if he really dropped one here or if it got caught on the fence as he was turning around. Getting caught on the fence kind of makes more sense. Mud. Try to get this other one real quick. I think it rained just last night, the amount of mud we've got here. Park this here and kind of wait on Daryl to get back. We'll relieve him and go off and do some other stuff this afternoon. Making some pretty good progress here with our cotton harvester, picker, if you will. Taking great advantage of our integrated GPS here in the harvester. I should be able to make one more pass up and back before we need to drop that bale. We're trying something this year is we're trying to unload the bales off the field as opposed to just letting them drop on the field. I don't think it's going to take any more time than it did previous years to harvest, because we're going to drop them when we have, you know, an opportune moment. We're not going to necessarily go out of our way to drop the bales. And that's where this particular harvester, having its kind of bale tray in the back, where we can kind of drop a bale onto the tray and just leave it there until we get to an opportune area, and then we can drop that bale off the tray onto the ground. Got this field here pretty well done, and then we've got just the two fields over here to our right to do. So we should be able to get out of here pretty early in the evening. I don't think we're going to be suffering too late of a night. Having this end of the field harvested off like this does help with the turns quite a bit. So you can see the two bales that we've already dropped off up there. Got 4 bales total so far off of this field alone. Pretty good yield. Just under a ton an acre. For the cotton, not bad. Not bad yields at all. Daryl went and he's going to be helping us pick up those corn bales. We kind of just switched spots. That'll help us out quite a bit. Come evening we should have these 3 fields done. Go ahead and take a look. Yeah, we drop our bale here onto our bale tray. Bale just kind of sits there. 3 chamber allows us to continue on moving. Now when we get to the end of this row, we can just shoot across the access road there and drop this bale off, turn around and get back to going. We'll come by with our bale trailer. And pick those up later and from somewhere along the fence. Place that has decent drainage. Oh, I locked everything in. There we go. Alright, so let me go ahead and just put this down and be back with you guys here later this afternoon. Guys, it is just a bit after 6 p.m. and I'm going to make a couple more passes on this and then we're going to turn in for the evening. Both Darrells reported in to me that they did get all of those bales picked up, which is cool. And they did get the tarp erected over the bale area down by the pigs. Good, because we definitely ran out of room up at the cow farm for those bales. Their yield on this cotton is pretty good. Got 6 bales off of that other field. And so far we've gotten 3 off of these 2 fields. And we're not even halfway done these 2 fields. We should have maybe another 4 or 5 bales off of these 2 fields. We got 5 bales. That would take us to 11 bales total off of these 3 fields. So that's going to be quite a payday when that comes in also. Like I said, I think we're going to turn in a little early for this evening. I know we've got rain coming tomorrow morning. Rain tomorrow evening. Got some more rain in the forecast a bit further out. I really don't see much benefit in really burning the midnight oil, so to speak, on this cotton field. I don't think we're going to get... I think I was a little ambitious earlier when I thought we were going to be done or too late in the evening by our progress. I think I realized how wide these 2 particular fields were. I don't think if we kept going until 9, 10 o'clock at night, I think there would still be a pretty good chunk of fields left to do. I think our best bet is to just turn in early, get a night's rest, and we'll be able to get back to this as soon as the crop is dry tomorrow. Hopefully it'll be dry sometime midday. Get a couple hours of harvest in, possibly to finish these 2 fields off. The rain settles in tomorrow evening. Then, like I said, that's just going to leave our 2 fields of late soybeans to bring in. We are sitting pretty good here in for the end of mid-autumn. So guys, until next time, happy farming.
Be sure to like, subscribe, and click that notification bell.